Are we going?
Oh, we're going? We're rolling.
Welcome to the world's okayest podcast.
AKA
Scissors or Sisters. We do hair, so hence the scissoring.
I feel like people think we're very unfriendly. Is it our faces?
Books,
Movies.
hair,
Dudes.
songs,
Kids.
mom stuff.
This is what it's like to spend a day with us.
This is us.
All day. We're just raw dogging this thing.
I had a warrant out for my arrest.
I can't. You just called me a meth addict.
Suck my anxiety out of my body. And remember yesterday when I was like, tomorrow if my butt cheek muscles are sore, they are. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
What camera do I look at if I'm talking to the audience? It does.
If you're talking directly to the audience,
The middle.
no, look at that camera.
Hers. Mine.
Yep.
Ours. Okay. We're ready.
This is weird. We have a new setup today, and where it's just a lot going on.
It's like
a lot happening.
and Stuff. Episode 42.
Nobody told me my sunglasses were on my head.
I'm just used to it.
Don't let me
Those are
forget
getting
those.
left here. You can't go in there.
Hey, we're podcasting, ma'am.
We started
Look at her.
just coming to tell me her tummy hurts every 5 minutes.
She's got the nervous tummy happening.
It's gas or poop
Ooh.
or she just ate. Like
I
every
know.
time.
I know if she's like, I have to tell you a secret. It's
Why? What is
poop.
wrong?
I have to poop or my stomach hurts.
It's either fart, poop, or I just ate food. And I think I don't know, it's a phase. Like, either something's wrong with her or
I don't
it's
think
like,
anything. I think
no.
when they're that age, it's like I'm full, stomach hurts. I have to fart, stomach hurts. I have to poop, stomach hurts.
Yeah, because it
It's
literally
all-
lasts like less than 30 seconds.
And then she's like, I'm fine.
Yeah, and I'm like, does it actually hurt or does it just feel not normal?
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, no, it just feels weird.
Oh no, kids be weird.
They're stressful. Anyways, we're at episode 42.
43.
43.
43.
You told me 42 a
I
second
didn't.
ago when
I said
I asked.
43. I said
back-
43.
Roll back the tape.
I said 43.
Um,
Like, follow, and subscribe, please.
Yeah, because, we have 90 days from yesterday, the day before yesterday.
know.
TikTok might be gone, and we've
Again,
had
for
people
good.
ask, like, how do we watch you?
We have had
YouTube.
a bunch of people ask, like, where are you? Where are you going?
We're everywhere.
YouTube, Spotify, Apple. We are on Instagram. However,
We don't.
we never post, but we
No.
may travel over there and try to be better.
If we have to, yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
they have reels, or is that?
They have reels, yeah, but I have heard people say apparently Instagram they're mean. They're way meaner over on Instagram reels, and I'm like,
Well,
listen,
good.
you get enough of that shit on
Good.
TikTok and YouTube, so I don't need to go anywhere
What
that's
kind
meaner.
of reaping can we get over there?
Probably a better one than we've gotten on TikTok or YouTube. I don't know.
Okay. Well, the book we're talking about today is a beautiful cover.
It is
Phantasma.
Phantasma by Kaylie Smith.
And the second one, Enchantra.
Comes out in
I have
April?
No idea. We have it coming at the bookstore.
we have it on order.
Pause with that.
Yeah.
What would you call this? Fantasy?
Dark fantasy romance. Dark fantasy. Yeah.
Not at all my normal genre. I like to be the person that's like, I hate fantasy. I don't read
I
fantasy.
love fantasy, but I don't read it as much as some of the other stuff.
Well, I don't get into all of the fantasy.
Well, I don't either. But this is okay. I don't know if I would label it. I mean, it is labeled fantasy.
yeah,
but it
because
is,
it's not human beings
right.
in it.
It's devils, demons, phantoms, other ghosty creatures.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like men with wings or fairies, or it's more witchy, ghosty.
It's also set in our world.
Yes. But okay, did you get vibes that it was like
In the way back way? Yes.
In the
I
way,
was
way
gonna
back?
ask you what It never says
I
a time
Googled-
period.
I Googled too, and it said there's no specific era, but some of the lingo and things that she said made me think it was like.
Well, and she wears a corset and a dress.
And he has a top
24/7.
hat on at some point.
Yeah. Yeah,
And-
it's set in in Vampire Diaries when they flash back to
Yes.
the Salvatore brothers.
Yeah,
That's
Salvatore
the time.
brothers and Miss
in
Pierce.
New Orleans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's very like 1864
Yes.
Vampire Diaries vibes.
But it you don't it's not.
no, you don't feel
Yeah,
that. Though.
no. I just kept waiting for them to be like a cell phone, a computer. No,
Never.
I think I gave it all the
I
stars.
think I did too. It's one of my I loved it.
Yeah, would reread even though it was
It's a little bit of a fatty.
fiat. Will be getting the second one.
I think we ordered ourselves the second one.
We
was
did.
on our order. Also, we had 4 copies of this in store, and they immediately sold out like
Let's
by 10:30. So we
let-
have more coming.
Yeah,
'Cause we had
let's-
several people ask, "Do you have Phantasma?" And we were like,
Yeah,
"We did." She gone.
Let's talk about that.
Talk about what?
We had our grand
we had
opening
our grand opening.
for the book Burrow
We did.
on Saturday. We had 2 fears. One was that nobody would come.
And we were just
We would
dumb.
just look
Ramsey
like
and
idiots.
Cole were right.
And we'd have a bunch of food and
For
nobody
us.
was coming.
for
and
us.
We'd be sitting there and
Yeah.
crickets would be chirping. And
Mhm.
then we had another fear, what if we just get bombarded and we sell all the books?
That fear came true. But it was the better of
yes,
the 2 fears.
yes.
So I'll take it.
It was wild.
It was
we were
amazing.
we were open.
We're getting messages currently right now.
Constantly.
We cannot keep up
No,
with messages,
no, we
text
can't.
messages,
I
people
need an
ordering.
assistant.
Yeah. Who's ready for a job?
Yeah.
Brooke, where are
Yeah.
you?
Okay, so grand opening.
Grand
was
opening.
10 to 3,
Yeah.
even though it went longer.
It went till 4:30.
We locked the doors twice and kept letting people in.
We did because we're suckers.
Okay, so we started earlier.
We opened the door a few minutes early because
Yeah.
there were people gathering, and it was
It was cold.
4 degrees outside.
Jude's came in clutch with the book Burrow latte, which was amazing,
And
but
sold out
sold out of it.
by like 10:30.
That's what I heard.
Mhm.
I didn't leave my
post.
station all
Mhm.
day, so it was body to body,
For the first probably 2.5 hours.
at least.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Body to body. The line to check out wrapped.
All of the retail gone.
Gone.
Kids' books gone.
We sold over 400 books, I think is what we looked the other day.
That was about half our
Half our
inventory,
inventory.
which I know won't happen on the daily, but we didn't know what to start with.
We didn't, and we were worried we'd buy stuff and it wouldn't sell, or
and then we'd have it sitting,
and it just sit.
and we couldn't order new because we had all this.
We need your
that
money to order
it's-
new.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was so
like
awesome.
everything we could have hoped for,
Yeah.
and more.
I kept wondering if I was maybe at home asleep and it was a dream.
Is
Yeah.
I said I feel like I'm having an out of body experience.
Yes, it was crazy.
It was crazy.
And the way Lebanon works when a new business opens, they do get bum rushed. I didn't expect to be bum rushed because it's usually the restaurants that get that.
We're a little more niche.
Yes.
Like we know not every person in Lebanon's like, yeah, a bookstore, but there was a lot.
The only thing that we were like, remember how I've posted and been like, we've tried and tried and tried. We've
Yeah.
got 2 brains here
Please
thinking
give
of
us
what we
grace.
can, all the bumps and things we could possibly run into. And I think our only thing was we ran out of bags.
We twice.
Mhm.
We ran out of bags, retail bags. Like
Sent
here's your
Ramsey to
purchase
get
bag.
more bags.
Yes, we ran out of
them
bags.
again.
We did run out of like food, but it was
yeah,
free.
but yeah, I didn't care about that.
no, like it was first come first serve.
Right.
Yeah, we did run out of bags. That was the only thing. Also, we've never ran like a business
Not like
before.
a retail business.
No, like we do hair. We have our own salon, but like it's a little different.
I just didn't think we would use 200 bags.
200 plus bags.
We did.
We did. We were out by 12:30 or 1.
Which they were good sized bags, but I also
were.
was like, it'd be cool if everyone that says they're coming would buy at least one book. Well, like all those people came and bought like 4 plus books. So one person had 3 bags. I mean,
know.
multiple people had 2, 3
Multiple
bags.
Yeah.
Your mom has all her hippie stuff in there.
She
She
sold a
did really
bunch.
good.
She did really well. Sold out of our. Oh, we don't have them on our
No.
book Burrow shirts.
Placed another
Ordered
big
more
order
for people, like standing in line,
Yeah.
like, "Hey, I want a shirt.
As
put me
we
down."
went through the day, we took suggestions for books and authors.
We did.
We took more Onyx Storm orders.
We need to have a discussion about
we
Onyx Storm in a
took
second.
shirt orders.
We did.
And I just want all the people to know that we've ordered all the crap. All of it.
We have
the
ordered
shirts,
everything
the books,
that
the
you guys asked
suggestions,
for.
all of it.
We did get
It's
a
coming.
request for beanies. Need to look into that. Brooke, that's your job.
I was going to
Made
say,
them.
speaking of Brooke,
Yeah.
let's shout out Brooke.
Listen,
She was
Brooke,
dressed bookstore beautiful.
She was. She looked like a witchy
a
librarian.
little bookstore angel just
She did,
floated
floating
through
around.
She was
Every ding you've heard so far on
Is
this
a
is a
bookstore.
bookstore
Mhm.
message.
It is.
We can't keep up.
I don't know if they can hear the dings,
ding,
but
ding. It's been
like
all-
six times, and it starts very early.
it started
before
at
the sun comes up.
7 a.m. this morning.
So Brooke was just tooting around and like filling in
Fixing
holes
books
and
and-
telling people, here's the suggestion box and let us know. She ran the register
She
while we
did.
went and inhaled a taco. Like,
Yes, she
she's awesome.
she went and got us change
Yes.
one time.
Mhm.
Brooke will be helping out. So
Yes. We're hoping to have a little more hours than what
Yes,
we've got
then
posted because of
eventually
Brooke.
because of Brooke. Yes,
And she doesn't want paid. Like, she just wants coffee.
and a free book.
I'll deal.
Done.
Yeah.
Done.
All
Yeah,
of Book Club was
Brooke
there.
is our savior.
Yeah. All of Book Club was
They
there,
were.
which was awesome.
Yes.
Jen, we sold her books, which I
We
loved. She's
did.
in there signing them,
She
talking
is.
about
Oh,
them.
I'll get to that in a minute.
Tosh
Getting ahead
is
of
there
myself.
with baby Molly, buying
the
baby
newest book
yes,
club member,
our youngest
2.0, our
employee.
next generation book club.
So, yeah, that was awesome. We had a book club picture. We had a picture with our kids.
We
We did it.
It was magical. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like our
I still
core
can't believe we
memories
did
is
it.
like
Yeah.
hair school.
Yeah.
We met, fell in love, married our significant others,
Who are
birthed
each
our
other.
children,
Yeah.
opened our bookstore.
Opened a bookstore. I know. Like when we're old and we don't have jobs at all, we can be like, remember when we opened that bookstore?
Mhm. What if our
Fucking hell.
kids are running it? We'll be like,
Generational. We can have the sign that's like established in 2025
and it's
and
like,
it's 2070.
yeah, cool.
Will we be dead by then?
No,
Maybe.
I will live
Yeah.
forever. I am a
I
vampire.
will live forever. Yeah.
It was great.
It was great. So
And that's what I was gonna say. When businesses open in Lebanon, it's inevitable that they get poo-poo comments.
comments. Yeah.
All over social media. Either like they didn't have this or they didn't have. I'm thinking restaurants. Like they didn't have this, they didn't have
They were
that. We
slow.
waited this
We
long
waited-
for our
yeah.
food. Our bill was wrong. Blah 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 blah. I'm sure ours will come.
I'm sure our day will come. We'll piss
However,
somebody off.
from the opening day, no poo-poo comments. Not
We
one.
got nothing but love and support.
Yes.
Shout out Lebanon.
Yes.
I
Way
do
to
think
go.
that's a huge perk of living in a smaller town.
Definitely. We had
is,
the word
like-
of mouth and
Yeah, and I know Shop Local's very big. Like, everyone I think that came in was like, I'd much rather pay a little more and buy from you guys than
or
stupid
I'll
Amazon.
wait and get it from you.
Yeah.
Get it. Just get it
order
to me
for
when you can get it.
Yes. Everyone was
I love
everyone was patient with us. We had a good system going.
We did.
I scanned, you bagged.
Allie was handing me opened bags.
Yeah. We were
Brooks back there checking in. Like,
we did.
here's more bags. Here's
we were,
this.
we were
Here's
rolling.
that.
We were just, it was a system. Yeah. We did good. I
We
thought
did.
we did good day one for
Sure
never
did.
doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
The day before, we were cleaning, and
I sold 3 books that day.
people just walked in. One lady walked in, and we're like, "Hey, like, our grand opening's
We're not
tomorrow.
open."
Like, it's fine. You can look." And she was like, "Oh my gosh, I found you on Google, and I'm not even from here." And that was so cool.
I sold 4 books that day. I
Yeah.
forgot. She bought 3 books,
Mhm.
and she found us on Google. She was from St. Robert Fort area.
Yeah.
The other people were just tooting through Lebanon from St. Louis on the way to a cheer gymnastics competition, and so those people that weren't from here, we did let come in because I'm like, but the people from St. Louis, like, she bought a book. They took all the pictures and they were like, oh, we're telling all our friends this is like the cutest little shop.
Cool.
So I'm like, I really hope, like, it would be so awesome if word spread farther than Lebanon and we're like a destination book
and
indie bookstore.
it would be so cool if this momentum could continue.
I know. I do know it will slow down
It
eventually.
will.
The new will wear off.
Yes.
But I think we have a very core group of steady readers that will continue to come.
Agreed.
So, but I
love
do
it.
know, like, we haven't had a bookstore in over a decade in Lebanon.
Has it been that long?
It was like 2013 or 2014 when it closed.
Oh shit.
I believe.
Well, and
So it's been a long time.
Tuesday will be real day one. And
I'm
that's-
working.
You'll be running the bookstore, and I'll be in the speakeasy salon in the back.
Hate me
so
life.
yeah,
Just
being
kidding.
being
Just kidding.
being mad
clients.
that she's
Yeah.
up there doing bookstore stuff.
I'll
So
feel that way Wednesday.
yeah,
I'll
when
probably be
it's swapsies. Yeah.
like, "Do you need
What's
help?
going out there?
What are you doing out
What
there?
you doing?
Sold anything? Anybody coming in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it too.
Oh,
So
and Sweno made us a video, which was awesome.
that's Ramsey's phone. Just-
Nathan Warson took pictures. They were
pictures.
awesome. The pictures and the video, I love it all. It's
Robin
amazing.
Durbin made us cookies. Jude's with their treats and coffee.
And Robin got us the embosser
Yes,
stamp that
Robin.
we're making the gold foil
Stickers
stickers and
for our
putting them on our
bags.
bags and our book bouquets for Valentine's Day. It's amazing.
I know.
We love it. We love everyone.
It feels so right.
I know.
Like,
I know.
I loved hair at one point. I still like it.
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
But I love this more.
But like if someone could have been like even years ago, like what is your dream job? Like it was like, tattoo artist. If you really made me think about it, it
Own
was
a bookstore.
probably like something like this, like a bookstore.
yeah. Well, we've
Something
said
yes.
everywhere we travel, immediately we're
We
like,
hit
wonder if there's a
bookstores,
bookstore
coffees
around
and
here.
bookstores.
Yeah,
That's
coffee
what
shop
we
and
do.
bookstore. I would love to also own a coffee shop, but I can't get up like that. I can't be open at 5.
No,
Mm-mm.
no,
No, would never
And
work.
I don't know. It's just not the same. I do that. That would be cool too.
Mhm.
But
I mean,
think I prefer.
Yes. My dream would be to have a small cafe in our large bookstore.
Yes.
But with Jude's next
Yeah.
door, it works out really well that we don't have to do the cafe part.
yeah, we got wham bam, thank you, ma'am. We didn't even have to do that.
No, but we have it's like the place we went in Gloucester. Bookstore was right here. Coffee was across the street. Like we walked in the bookstore and then we went and got coffee.
Amazing.
And that is like my, like, I can't wait till fall and a rainy day and
I know.
just
Grace
Grace
said
Huntley messaged
she was
us.
like, "Oh my gosh, I just realized at Christmas and Halloween you guys are going to have a bookstore." And we're like,
We already have plans. We already
Halloween
have
and
it.
Christmas is half the reason we were like, "No, we got to have a bookstore
Yes.
for these holidays."
Yes. It is. It is. And I can't
And
wait.
I don't even really like Valentine's Day, but we're doing stuff for Valentine's
We are.
Day.
Okay, let's talk about that. We are just a quick little blip.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing book bouquets. All of the information is on our Facebook page,
Yeah. Look how
the
cute
Book
they
Burrow
are.
page.
Ramsey,
Can
can
you
you throw
see
a
them?
picture of those up later,
Can you
maybe?
zoom in?
You know.
Eh.
Yeah.
Um,
I love them. I would
you
take
can-
one.
I would
will
totally
you give
take
me one
one.
for Valentine's
we'll
Day?
make. Listen, I'll make you one, and you make me
Yes,
one, and it'll
okay.
be our scissor sisters gift to each other.
I love it. I'm here for it.
Me too. So yeah, you can do 1 to 4 books, and then there's a price, or you can customize.
Yeah.
Pick however many books you want, what books you want.
Mhm.
So lots of options.
I know.
So we're doing that. You want to talk about stupid Onyx Storm for a minute? Listen,
What a time to open a bookstore.
time to be alive. We picked a terrible first large book release. Like, we opened Saturday, Onyx Storm drops tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Fucking terrible.
They won't even be here till tomorrow, which is not how it's supposed to
No,
be.
which I do see some bookstores have posted they got theirs because
Yes.
they ordered a long time ago.
Right.
But
we
because
were not.
we weren't
Mhm.
in existence at that time, so we didn't place our very first
But
order for Onyx Storm until December, the
Mhm.
beginning of December.
And shortly after that, they
Cut
sold
off,
out at
yeah.
the ordering place.
At our warehouse, like at our distributor.
which is who supplies most bookstores.
Yes,
so it's like not just
Ingram.
us.
It's not a secret. It's Ingram is who we're getting our books from.
We had someone say they pre-ordered from Amazon and it says March.
Yeah, I think the publisher did not print. They sold
They
sold too many
oversold.
pre-orders,
Mhm.
and so now everything is so
Jacked up.
backed up.
Mhm.
We do so. Some of the deluxe should be here tomorrow. Some of the standard should be here Wednesday.
Mhm, which is a day late. But everyone that's ordered standard has been like, it's fine. I don't care.
Yes. Also,
Thank you for that.
we have actually 2 more orders of deluxe
Mhm.
and standard coming. They're currently on back order.
Mhm.
But I did look, I told you last night, it says Ingram should receive them in their warehouse tomorrow or
Mhm.
Wednesday.
Yeah. And then they disperse.
And then they should ship. So I'm praying to the book gods that it'll be next week we get
Right.
them. So if you've ordered any Onyx Storm from us, for the love of God, be
I
patient.
saw-
We're figuring this out as we go
I
too.
saw a very established indie bookstore that was like something about pray for the
all
indie bookstores in the trenches of Onyx Storm. We
Yes.
are not okay.
No,
So I'm like, I don't even want to read it anymore.
don't
I
either.
just want to be like, take your
release
books
has
and
ruined
let's
it for
move on.
us. I know. We've had so many people.
I mean, ideally, it would be really cool if we had been in it for longer to be able to do like more, like Onyx Storm, Dragon Rider merch.
I know. I would have loved to do
midnight
like a release party,
Yeah.
but we didn't have time.
No, we can't do that on top of grand opening, and then we have First Fridays coming up that we still don't know, like other than just being there.
Open. We talked about getting Jennifer
Yes, some signings.
be our local author and sign.
We haven't told her about that yet, so
This is us telling you
Yeah,
about
hey,
it,
Jen.
Jen.
what you doing the first Friday in February?
Yeah. We have Valentine's Day and the book bouquets. We do have an event coming up. We haven't announced it yet. It's March, I believe 18th is the book release, so we'll do it probably that day, I would assume.
Yeah,
But
I've already got my shirt.
Me too. I had it along. We've got tablecloths and lights and snacks
Yeah.
all planned.
Yeah.
We're ready.
That
we
part's
just
done.
haven't announced it, but it's Strawberry Patch Pancake House by Lori Gilmore.
Hey, Lori Gilmore,
So
we really love you.
we do come to a book signing for
Yeah,
us.
I'd poop my
my
literal pants.
Um,
Literal poop in my
yes.
literal pants.
We sold out of pumpkin spice and I think cinnamon bun. We might have one copy of cinnamon bun. We didn't sell any Christmas Tree Farm, which I realize
That's fine.
it's because it's
I don't blame
Christmas,
you people,
But you should really
yeah.
read it before you read Strawberry Patch.
we did have
Pancake
someone
House.
try to buy the second one, and we're like, we love this, the first one, and she's like, oh, that's not the first one, and so we hooked her up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're going to do a fun little strawberry-themed
Yeah.
release party for
Also,
Strawberry Patch Pancake House.
Mahina. Nalani.
Nalani Titcomb. Shout.
I got to talk about that.
Well, hold on. Pause your. Stop it.
I can't.
I'm not finished. I'm on page 250. I have about 75 pages to go, and I need you to shut your face.
Okay. But Nalani, how do you feel about making a trip to Missouri?
Yeah.
I realize it's the dead of winter and it sucks here, but
Maybe we'll get really rich
what I
from the
was gonna
bookstore
say.
and we'll fly her
do
out.
you
VIP treatment.
feel like a drug dealer though? That's
I'm
like, hey,
no,
try
Lonnie, I need
this.
4 more.
No, like
Oh.
with all the people that come in being like, hey, this book's really good.
Oh, yeah.
Knowing they're going to have to come in for the second one. Like if they read it, they're
We're
like,
hustlers.
they're hooked. They're hooked.
Yeah, I mean, yes. Yeah, we sold, I think, all of Nalani's books, I think.
Yeah,
I think
we
did.
didn't have very many, but
No, we only had 2 of each, but we sold them. So I've already ordered more from Nalani.
I can't wait I've read Mahina, the first one.
Um,
I'm halfway through
Zeb.
Zeb, the second one. But I'm like, I can't wait for the people that bought Mahina to be like, what the? And
Where's
to
Zeb?
be back.
I know. I have more coming. And then her 3rd one in that series comes out February 4th.
Yeah.
She has shipped them to us.
Mm-hmm.
So we will have those on shelf February 4th. I'm actually going to ask her if we can throw them out early because she's independently published.
That's true.
So I'll just check with her. She may say no,
That's fine.
but we'll have to ask. It's up to her. But we do have the 3rd one in the series coming.
Mhm.
So if you're into if you're into mafia, this is Hawaiian mafia.
And it's not like traditional mafia. It's not
No.
like soprano-y mafia.
No, it's not. And it's
like more new age,
Yeah.
like
yeah. And
mafia.
there's not a lot of spice.
No.
There's romance, but there's not a lot of spice. So
Yeah.
I would say it's
It's not
if
graphic.
you're not into like smutty and spicy,
Mhm.
like this would be a good one for romance without the anything graphic.
Without the
in it.
descriptive
Uh-huh.
members.
There's no gags in this book so far. I'm not done with it, but yeah, it's good. It's good. I like it.
Yeah, I loved it. I gave it
I
all the
just
stars
got to
as
the
well.
part. Never mind. I won't say that out loud.
Yeah, tell me when the cameras are off
know.
because
I meant
did
to
you read a lot last night?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Uh,
going to need a
I'm on page like 250.
I mean, I know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
I'm
know how
almost
many
done.
pages are in it.
I could have
Okay.
finished last night, but
Oh.
my eyeballs were like,
That's exactly how I read it. Like I had like this much left and it was midnight already.
You're
And I'm
like,
like,
I gotta go.
I gotta stop.
Okay. Onyx Storm sucks. Talked about that. Book bouquets. Did that. Bookstore.
Frickin' TikTok. She dramatically disappeared for 12 hours, which
Whatever.
it was dramatic.
It was very
like,
dramatic.
Did we have to do that? Like,
I've heard rumors, though. Rumors are flying.
What are
That it sold to Meta. The 12-hour
Mm.
shutdown wasn't actually a ban. It was a sale.
Okay. I haven't
Mr.
heard that. I've just heard that everyone thinks Zuckerberg bought it or
Well,
whatever.
Mr. Beast, who I only know because my son watches.
Oh, yeah. We watch Mr. Beast.
His TikTok now says in his bio, new CEO of TikTok.
I'd take that because I
mark.
really like Mr.
I like
Beast.
Mr. Beast too. I'd be okay.
He's
Um,
like a nerd. He's
mhm.
like a awkward
Mm-hmm.
nerd.
I like Mr. Beast. Carter's liked him for a long time.
Mhm.
Crosby actually watches him a little bit now.
So does Greer.
Carter likes all his crap, the Mr.
Mhm.
Beast candy bars and the
Mhm.
Lunchable, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's rumors he bought it and
That'd be
his
cool.
group of cronies.
Cronies.
Yeah, I have seen people say if Meta bought it, F TikTok, we're done. We're going somewhere else. We're creating a new app, something.
All right.
Which I'm down with because I don't like him either, but I don't like Facebook that much either.
I'm on Facebook, but
But then I've also heard no, it was just the government.
if it
and
was,
it was a
what
business.
it says it was, like, yoink. Wasn't it a day early then? Like, it wasn't. It was always supposed to be Sunday.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, never mind. Then.
Sunday
I just
was
thought
the
it was kind of dramatic.
Sunday was the original date that TikTok would be banned.
Okay. I'm just like, okay, if they yoinked it away because they're like, whatever, and then it feels like they were like, unless you're gonna do something. If you say you're going to do something, then that's fine. I'll give it back. And he's like, fine. Yes, I will. I've said the whole time I will. Like that. It was very dramatic.
It was very dramatic. I don't know. I'm not a tech bro, so
ridiculous,
I don't know what's
really.
happening. But somebody saved the TikTok. I don't want to see it go. Not only do I need to doom scroll on the days that I feel like poo, but we now have 2 businesses.
Yeah,
the podcast really isn't a business, but the bookstore is. But we're monetized on
and that's
TikTok.
the people that I do feel sorry for. The people that have like
small business. I know.
And making money, like that is part of their income.
I know. Even
people that are just butthurt that they can't go doom scroll and aimlessly, mindlessly watch things. Like, I don't really feel sorry for you. There's other social media. Find something.
Yeah.
But the people that are out there using it for money, I felt horrible for them.
I know.
And surely
there are people who quit their real job to be a content creator on TikTok.
Which you can knock it if you want, but like if it was working for them, like you can't say that you wouldn't do that if you had the opportunity.
I would do it if I had a niche and knew how to do it.
Well,
and
that's what I'm like, some of those people that are, bitching about people that maybe have quit their real job to do that. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah, we'd all take that opportunity to make money making videos.
Yeah, sitting at home
doing
too.
Something. Yeah. And then just TikTok shop in general. Like,
that's how I Christmas shop
I
for my
got
teenager
a ton
this year.
of stuff off TikTok shop for Carter. I get a ton of stuff off TikTok shop for me. Like, it is the new Amazon. It's like Amazon and Etsy had a baby in its TikTok shop, because there's lots of, like, especially if you like books, there's lots of like people are spraying edges and whatever.
How about Allie, a Taylor Swift calendar off TikTok shop?
People are making unique, like, whatever items that you can't, like, go to Walmart and buy or go to Target and buy. So yeah,
that you don't want to make yourself, because it's a lot.
It sucks for that aspect of it. So I hope it stays. I hope it's longer than 90 days. But
we'll see what happens. It is Inauguration Day. We are officially on our how many president is this? 47.
What president
47?
is this? 47th?
It's official.
47th president. Happy Inauguration Day. Happy Martin Luther King Day.
Yes.
Happy
Monday. We're not with it because we
have been so busy. We had nothing to talk about at the bookstore.
Have lived off of list for a month now. I am so glad I don't have a list to look at today. Do I have a list?
We have book bouquet lists at this point.
That doesn't count.
Oh.
I mean, we were trying to open
like get shit
and
done lists?
by this day. Yeah.
Yeah, no more lists. We completed our
and
list.
then I couldn't stop getting sick.
That's true. It's probably because you're worn down from the list.
Is that what being old is? Like,
yeah, you need to.
You got busy and got sick.
Old
Stupid.
Age get you every time.
What else?
What else? I don't know. Our life has been the bookstore, and I ain't complaining because I love it with like all of my being.
I do
my
too.
Favorite thing
but
in the
like,
world right now.
How fast did we do that? Like officially.
When was our sit down meeting with Ramsey and Cole?
It was a Sunday.
When was that sit down, Ramsey? I want to say it was November.
I feel like it was November too.
I do too. Ramsey took a video.
I feel like I should be able to search my text and. Oh, I know. It was November because remember they were like, we had our business meeting with our a-hole husbands, and they were like, beat you down, beat you down, beat you down. This is stupid. What are you doing about this? You guys like vacations. You don't like people. You don't want to go to work, blah, blah, blah.
Actually,
to where the next day, it was Monday, and I was depressed, and you were depressed, and I was like, do you want to go get Christmas pedicures? So it was November.
Yeah.
It is January.
It was,
What the hell's
you
today?
know,
20th.
not quite 2 months in the making.
November 10th.
Oh, maybe it was. Okay. So
November
right
10th.
about 2 months of creating the bookstore.
Do you want to try to solve world hunger next?
I mean, I'm telling you, we could run the world. You give us 2 months, we can do anything. We'll save TikTok. Just give us
Yeah.
a day and a half.
and a cape
Listen,
and a mask.
show or whatever his name is. We'll negotiate. We can do all the things.
Yeah, I'm like, that's how we run.
The world.
That's
Girls.
girls. That's how we run Universal Studios too. When we get there, we're like,
Balls to the
dun,
wall.
da, da, da.
Yeah, we're coming.
Yeah.
We're doing all the things.
Help is on the way,
It's on the
dear.
way, dear. I will say your husband wasn't as poopy as mine.
No, he wasn't. But did his voice elevate? Did he argue?
His face looked irritated at me.
Cole shut down.
Cole-
He's like, you guys are
Listen.
dumb. This is a dumb idea. I'm going to sit in this recliner and
I just
be
want
a grump.
the world to know. Cole has been so against the bookstore. Waste of time, waste of money, never gonna make any money. Do you know how many books you gotta sell
To get out of
to
the...
get out of the red? Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, we do. We did
And
it on day
after
one.
Saturday,
Not really, but close.
I
Very,
got-
very, very close.
I got an apology
Mhm.
for him being an idiot. And I
What
said,
does crow taste like?
I had to ask Cole because
He
he's
knows. He's
right
still
now.
chowing down on it.
He and I will say all his little fancy friends, you know, were like saying shit like, "Oh, you got so much money, you're just throwing it down the drain on a bookstore now, huh?" Blah 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 blah. I hope they all feel
Stupid.
fucking idiots.
Well,
All of them. If you had a negative thought about the bookstore,
tell me how you feel now.
just know we make fun of you.
Yeah, we do.
We have made fun of you.
Every
We're right
day.
again. Oh, we're right. We're. It's weird how that works. Maybe people should listen to us more. Anyways. Whatever.
Anything else new?
I don't know, Ramsey.
I want to talk about something. It just popped into my head. So when we had that ice storm,
Okay.
there was a wreck.
Where?
Well, like on I-44 or something, and the people lost their dog. Like the dog got scared and took off.
Yeah. That happens a lot.
Spur. I know
Spur?
you've seen it. Haven't you seen it?
Mm-mm.
Are you shitting me?
No, but listen.
Have you seen it, Ramsey? What?
Listen. Is it on Facebook?
Yes.
I don't scroll on Facebook ever. You scroll on Facebook still because you're older than me.
That was a
I'm
low
sorry.
blow.
Sorry.
Not there's not such an age gap that we're over
I know,
here
I'm
on
just-
different social media apps.
But
you
is there?
asshole.
Mom, you just scared her. But I just don't scroll on Facebook
Okay.
anymore.
Well,
Very rarely.
there was
so
a
no, I haven't
wreck
seen it.
on the interstate, and these
Okay.
people lost their dog.
Spur.
Spur.
Okay.
They're, they've posted about it. They've posted a picture of their wreck. Like, just people are sharing it. Like, where's this dog? Where's this dog? Where's this dog? Until I don't know who it was. Like, he don't know. I don't know if it was a company or like, I don't know, but there was spottings of him, and they set up they set up feeding stations, and they had night cameras, and they saw this dog coming. They made a video. They caught him.
Oh.
Yeah,
And they returned Spur to his owners?
yes,
How
like
are they from Lebanon or from just Missouri-ish
I don't
area?
know. Let me see if I can find it. I just thought it was really cool, and I'm like, was that a company? It reminded me of the people that will use the drones to find their deer or something.
Let's not talk about that, okay?
I won't. But I thought it was really cool. Like they
yeah, that is really cool.
Yeah, they set up feeding stations. They had the nighttime cameras, the night vision.
What'd that be?
I don't know. And like they made a video of him being reunited, and like even when they were seeing him, like there was footage of him on these cameras. They were like, tonight might be the last night. Spur is without his owners. And it was.
That's pretty awesome.
I know. It was very cool.
Are you looking for it right
yes,
now?
here it is.
Let me see.
It was Emergency Rescue
Yes,
Consultancy.
I've seen it. I've seen the post. Didn't read it though. I just scrolled. So apparently I'm a terrible human.
It was in the early hours of this morning, which was 1:15. Spur came to the feeding station to eat. The ultimate goal with live trapping is to anchor the lost dog to a space they have determined to be safe. And with Spur returning, he has determined this area to be safe. So they set a live trap. And they snatched him that night. But, like, you should see this video. It about makes you cry.
I'll watch it.
I thought it was really cool.
That's pretty cool.
I know. I can't get to the video right now.
Jail dogs. My dog got put in jail last week.
Speaking of scrolling Facebook last week, you're scrolling and you're like, oh, my God.
Actually, people tagged me.
Animal Control has Loki.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just sitting there in
In
the picture.
Well, he's got a Bluetooth collar, but it snowed.
And he wallered.
And there was snow chunks. Took off his Bluetooth collar.
Because it was frozen and cold and gross.
Yes.
And he was like, hey, where'd they catch him?
Bland? Up by Walmart. Okay. Which isn't far from he didn't wander very far.
No.
Like far enough from home that it was a terrible idea. But
yes.
up by Walmart he wandered. So and it was literally it was Tuesday last week. It was bookstore open week.
We were at the bookstore doing crap.
Busy all week. Cole had to go get him. Cole was pissed that he had to leave work and go get him.
Yeah, I think he kind of wanted to just leave him at the animal shelter and be like, I
like,
don't know whose dog that is.
That's not Loki. Yeah, but he is home. I sent you a picture of him. That little butthole, like, had an adventure and
was pooped.
Yeah, he was on Carter's pillow, like asleep, just unfazed.
Yeah.
And some idiot lady commented on the post and was like, "Oh, he looks rough," and I'm like, "He's just ugly."
Well,
that's how he looks.
You cut his hair.
I did cut his hair,
and it's curly and wiry, and you can't get his feet because he'll bite you. And so he has
Grinch
feet.
Yeah,
his feet literally look like the Grinch.
And he is part Airedale. He's an Airedale Terrier and poodle.
So
he's tall, lanky, stupid,
like kind of looks like a greyhound, like the body, like real skinny.
And so when I cut his hair,
everyone thought he'd been
like
out there forever and starving. And then when you talk to animal control, they were like, "Oh, he's part air. No wonder he's
no wonder he looks like this."
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm like, stupid, and like he's unproportioned and he's just stupid.
Yeah. So if there's two dogs, you maybe shouldn't breed.
It's an Airedale and a poodle. They are stupid and ugly. I mean, I love my dog, kinda. Some days, not when he gets trapped by animal control,
or
but
eats your neighbor's mail or your mail,
eats my trash, or he really is a terrible dog. But yeah, he is.
I mean, he could be a better.
He's
dog,
not a looker.
No, he's not.
He was when he was little. He was so cute.
I mean, I still like his hair, and he's cute. It's just you give him he is like the kid at school that you can tell their mom cuts their hair like.
All the other dogs make fun of him.
Yes, and he's just like, "What?
Yeah,
you know, what, guys?
Haircut? Yeah. When his hair grows out, he's much cuter.
Yes,
but
it mats bad.
It mats terribly.
He's like Eddie.
Yes, but Eddie's hair is still like a little silkier.
He
Loki's
has
is
patches.
Brillo pad everywhere.
Eddie has
Kinky,
patches that is
curly
like that.
Brillo pad.
Clark, who's a traditional golden doodle, his hair is just soft all
It is,
over.
I
It
know.
only really mats behind his ears.
No, everywhere.
Like he
mats
could
on
grow
Loki.
out and be fluffy and not matte. Eddie, he mats. Loki mats.
And if you watched the pod a few weeks ago, he got sprayed by a flipping skunk, which is why he was so bald part in spots, because I
you're
had
like,
to.
I'm shaving you naked.
Yes, I had to.
Except for your feet.
His hair, he smelled so bad.
He
from
really
the
did look
skunk.
pretty rough in that picture at the animal shelter.
He did, but it's just his haircut.
But he also
and
looked really happy.
He did, like.
Yeah,
He's so stupid. So dumb.
Oh my God.
Yeah, next time just keep him. He
Yeah.
probably doesn't
Yeah,
care.
you'll be like, I don't
I don't know whose dog
know.
that is.
That's not my
It's
dog.
not mine.
I don't,
We don't
have any
have a dog.
dogs. Mm-mm.
Idiot dogs.
Yeah,
God dang it, you gotta love them.
I know.
Sometimes.
My dogs are also stupid.
Anyways, speaking of pets, Luna's light went out. Our bearded dragon. First one. I gotta go
Wanna
get her
talk
a
about pets. So over Christmas break,
this Christmas.
yes, but Christmas break that got extended into like last week.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen it 100 times, but we watch it a lot. Leo on Netflix. Have you watched it yet? It's Adam Sandler, and he's not a chameleon. Is he a chameleon? I don't know.
Is it a cartoon?
Yes.
Oh no, I haven't seen it.
It's so good. He's a class pet named Leo, and he's in there with a turtle, class pet, and it's really good.
I'll have to
But
watch that.
Greer, the kids all start taking the class pet home, but she was like, "Do you get to take the class pet home in preschool?" And I'm like, "No, no, you don't." Well, Mrs. Shauna Wall, who is her freaking teacher, was like, "Of course you can take Butterscotch home."
And Butterscotch is a
Morbidly obese guinea pig. Morbidly obese. Like,
well,
that thing can put down some carrots.
I'm surprised carrots make it morbidly obese, but
It does.
seen a
Well,
lot of
it
flipping
morbid like 6 pounds of carrots in a day and one little circle to run. Yeah, morbidly obese. Can't see his legs. His feet are like this big, but his body is like he is a tube. He is a tube, a roll, a loaf.
A loaf.
He is a loaf of guinea pig.
Loaf of bread.
So conveniently, when Greer went back to school, the heat was out in Shauna's room. So we have to take this stupid guinea pig home.
Do you still have it?
No, I made her come get it
I was
because
like-
I made her come get him Friday because I'm like, we are going to be gone all day tomorrow. He is out of food.
He is out of
Well, and Greer was like, he didn't have carrots one day, and she acted like he was going to starve to death. And I'm like, he has so much body fat.
Yeah.
He could live for
He's like a
years without.
What's the 600-pound life doctor? Dr. Now?
I
where
don't
he's
know.
like, you've already ate the next 4 years of food. Like already.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, he'll be
You're not gonna
fine.
starve.
Because she'd be like, we have to go carrot shopping. And I'm like, I am not going carrot shopping. I'm
Carrot
not.
shopping.
She brought more carrots home from school that day. Probably because she was like, my mom will not go buy that thing
My mom's
carrots.
not feeding this
Yeah.
pet. This pet guinea pig.
We had to keep her door shut, though, because...
Who Greer's?
Yeah, because I have 2 dogs and 2 cats.
Oh. Those cats
She
would-
FaceTimed me from her room and was like,
Greer?
look at Butterscotch. My cat has his arm in the cage, like trying to get the thing, and he's just sitting there, like, eating his hay stuff. Like,
freaking pets.
anyways, yeah, that was an experience.
I have to pee.
Greer has asked Santa Claus of 2025 for a guinea pig cage. Because she says, if Santa brings me a guinea pig cage, you have to get me a guinea pig. I'm like,
she has outsmarted you. At
she
this
has.
point. That's
However,
unfortunate.
I'm like, I'd rather get a dog. Like, I don't want that thing.
The good thing about that, the rodents, like guinea pigs, they don't live very long. Remember when Carter got a hamster and he named it Flash Motorcycle King?
No.
Yes, you
How do I not remember this?
I don't know. It was right. You were pregnant.
Did it live like 3 days?
No, it lived like 6 months.
I don't have any recollection of that.
You would just
I
find out
mean,
you're
like,
pregnant.
I vaguely, that's why.
Because it was right after we had moved into
The house that burnt?
the new house.
Oh, okay. Yes, okay. I forgot. I found out I was pregnant right after your house burnt.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if I can find. Anyways, I'll look for a picture. But
I would rather get
Yeah,
a dog
he
the
got a
size of
hamster.
a guinea pig.
named it Flash Motorcycle King, and it like I don't
Perished.
know. It did perish, but I don't know. I think they just like we didn't get a little one. It was like
Oh,
when we got it,
a sturdy one.
and she said like they don't know how old they are.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been 5 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're taking your chances.
You are.
But yeah, it was. Oh, here, yeah. Flash Motorcycle King.
I remember.
It was February 2019.
yeah.
We just moved into our house.
I don't want a fish. I don't want. Oh, I remember now. You thought Dobby ate it, right?
I didn't think Dobby ate it, but I do have a video of Dobby being like,
Was it gone out of the thing one day, or you thought it was, but it was
it was buried.
okay?
I didn't think Dobby ate it.
Thought it got out.
Thought it got out maybe
Okay.
because, but he was just buried.
Well, I tried to tell Shauna. I
But-
was like, listen, before I come get this guinea pig, because Greer called me from Miss Wall's phone.
From school.
Yeah, and was like, Mom, are you really letting me bring this guinea pig home today? And I'm like, no.
Letting you?
I
No.
don't want, no, please don't. But I was like, let me tell you something, Shauna. In 5th grade, I brought home the class rat, and it died at my house from unexplained, from natural causes.
We'll say natural causes.
And then in, I think it was 7th grade, I brought home the class bunny, and it got loose in my house, and we couldn't find it.
I said you're the Lorelai Gilmore of right now. You
Yes.
are Lorelai with pets.
Yeah.
Well,
Stella!
Stella.
Yeah, so butterscotch has been returned. Thank God.
Thank God for that.
And yeah, I will not be I'm really hoping she's got 11 months to change her mind for a Santa gift.
Start showing her pictures of little doggies now.
Oh, yeah, I will, cuz I want a wiener dog.
You do?
Yeah, I want a mini long-haired wiener dog.
Remember that long-haired wiener dog I adopted for a second? Jeanette found it, and I was like, I'll take this guy home. It was a girl.
Vaguely. What's
She was the meanest fucking dog.
wrong? Oh, well,
I named it Bella. I named her Bella after Twilight.
yeah,
It was in
I
my
do
Twilight
remember
era.
that.
And I had Kaiba at the time.
Oh,
And Kaiba was like my baby before I had children.
Okay.
And she, that wiener dog jumped on my bed and like would not let Kaiba in the room. Don't talk about my dog, Kaiba. Anyways, I'm just saying, the wiener dog wasn't very nice either.
okay. So the
And she-
problem was the wiener dog.
And she peed like,
Okay. Well,
she
she
was
was
sitting-
found in a back alley.
I know, she'd be
As an
sitting on
adult.
my, I know. But I was going to keep her, but I couldn't keep her with Kaiba.
I understand. Tell me about when you got Winston with Kaiba.
Okay, back up though. He bit me and Cole though as well.
He was a puppy.
No,
The wiener dog. Winston.
Winston.
Winston was a puppy.
I realized he was a puppy. Okay, one, I didn't have children at this point. I did have Kaiba, and she was my baby. So we get this husky.
Can I just say, let me really set the picture here. Kaiba was a ratchet a-hole.
No, she wasn't.
She was.
She wasn't to me.
Not to you, but she was kind of a B word. She was, literally. Like, she was a female dog. She's a bitch.
And
She, in the truest sense of the words.
okay.
So she reminds me of the fat cat off Cinderella, Lucifer, who's like, oh, I've been like attacked by this dog.
No,
when really
no. That fucking husky was
8-week-old
I hated that dog.
husky, by the way.
Listen, it did not want to be around us. Like, I wanted to pet it, and like it wasn't just puppy biting. It was like, and then because it was a husky, it fucking howled.
It did howl.
From 6 p.m. to 6 a.m.
However,
and I thought I was gonna lose my fucking goddamn mind.
However, I think Kaiba could have held her own with the wiener dog and Winston,
she
and
probably
she just
could have.
played the victim
Well,
card
It
to
worked.
you.
It worked both times.
It did. You're like, I can't keep this dog. It is mean to Kaiba. And I'm like,
well, Kaiba with Winston, the husky, she would not even.
Winston wouldn't let Kaiba eat her food.
She wouldn't come out of her crate.
Good. She was getting a little dose of her own medicine.
If the dog had been nice to me and Cole too, I would have kept it.
I know.
And if it wouldn't, I still to
The
this
howling.
day, I want a husky so bad. I think they're really cool dogs, but
You
howling.
You need one that's done and
Yeah,
trained. And
the howling. And at first you're like, oh my god,
it's howling. Come here, little guy.
But when it's 3 a.m. and it's like, I'm like, what the frick? Like all night long, all night long.
All night long.
Yeah, Cole would be like,
well, yeah.
snoozing, and I would be like, Winston, please, Winston. And mind you, I didn't have kids at this point, so like I had never not been able to just go to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I think I could do it now.
Oh, probably.
But at the time, I was like, I haven't slept all week. I can't do this. And I fucking gave that fucking dog back. I'm a dog returner.
It's okay.
We've been there.
Kaiba was she was 110% playing the victim card. Every time you were like, here's another dog I might get.
Kaiba was
like,
my
Mom.
my soul dog of my life.
Yeah.
And I'm sad
Mm-hmm.
that she's gone. But yeah, no. She was my first like, this is my dog.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm a grown up now and it's my dog.
We'll never forget that phone call.
It was a terrible day. Terrible night. Terrible day. I can talk about it now. I couldn't talk about it for a really long time.
And then Carter being like 2. Was he 2?
He was 2.
Reminding you all the time, being like, remember when you ran over Kaiba? And it was like the day before.
I just got home. The day before. I just got home. I pulled in my drive, and she always ran out. Like, if she was outside, she would like run like beside the car as I pulled into the garage. And I don't know, for some reason, she ran under my car, and I just
that's terrible.
And I was like, first I thought I hit because we had a railroad tie that like around landscaping, and I was like, oh shit, I hit that railroad tie. And then I like opened my door and she wasn't there, and I was like, I knew. I was like, oh shit. Yeah.
And he reminded you for like 2
Carter
straight
will
months.
still randomly be like, remember when you ran over Kaiba? And I'm like,
yeah, I do. I sure do. Thank you.
I was there. Thanks. And then that night he was like, but why are you crying? He was 2.
Yeah.
And he said numerous things like
I
that were
remember.
just insensitive.
Yeah.
And I was like, Carter, shut up. My mom had to come over because I was like incoherent.
Distraught. Yeah. It was bad.
It was bad. She's still buried in that yard in that house. Actually, when the house burned, I literally was
Wanted
like,
to dig her
can
up.
we dig her up? And everyone was like, stop. You have you don't have a house. And I'm like, I know.
But I need
But
this.
Kaiba's in the
Yeah,
backyard.
that's why we cremate our dogs.
At the time, had I
Right.
thought about that, I would have. But I didn't think about it.
Something creepy that made me think of that. When we had that tornado that knocked over all the trees,
Yes.
the people that had our house before us had lived there for years, and they buried every dead pet under this certain tree.
Did you find them? Did you see them?
Yes.
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 Like the
It
tree
was like-
root, like.
Yes. It was like Pet Cemetery. Like Walmart bags and dog beds.
Oh my God!
It
No.
was
That is creepy.
at least
Did you
two-
bury them back? Like cover them back up?
They were in
The
the tree
root.
root
Oh
ball.
my God!
No.
Oh my
No, I wasn't touching that. I was just like, that is a
That's
disturbing
terrifying.
image.
Yeah, for real. That's kind of creepy.
It was.
Pretty creepy.
Yeah. And on that note, on that happy
Pet
little
Cemetery.
note.
Happy Monday.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's bookstore day tomorrow.
Yep.
One
Bookstore
day one of a
opening.
regular
Yeah.
business. So
Come get your books.
see you at the
What's
bookstore
left?
tomorrow. Yeah, there's not much left, but more's coming. Like,
Fat in
follow,
the
and
Moon.
subscribe.
Fat in the Moon's coming Wednesday.
Fat in the Moon is coming Wednesday. We'll be here Wednesday. If you
It's
don't,
a whole line of products.
Yes,
We have their perfume. It's amazing. It'll be here Wednesday.
we talked about the perfume on the podcast
Yeah.
before.
Well,
Wolf
we
Shepherd.
signed up. We became obsessed
They're a
with them,
wholesaler.
and now we can.
Yeah, we signed up wholesale. So we have numerous things coming from them Wednesday. And come check all that out. So like, follow and subscribe.
Yeah.
We're
Peace
still
out.
on still on TikTok for 90 days.
Yeah. 89.
And YouTube and Spotify.
Yep.
Apple.
Yep.
Okay, I have to pee.
Bye.
Bye.